Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021. Alright, let's get started. Alright, it looks like we don't have a rotationally symmetrical grid today. That must be for theme reasons. It is horizontally symmetrical though. Alright, let's start with one across. Money, Money, Money group. I believe that is ABBA. They just released a new album. Alright, let's see if we can build off of ABBA here. Get on it. These quotation marks mean we need to come up with an equivalent phrase for get on it. I think maybe that could be ASAP. You're telling someone to hurry up. Sad. Maybe that could be blue. If you're blue, you're sad. MLB record holder for the most career home runs. I think that has to be Barry Bonds, right? I believe that's right. Humiliate. Maybe that could be abash. If you're abashed, you're really embarrassed. Okay, we've got some stuff filled in. Let's see if this is right. Slab is a thick slice. Yeah, that's good. And aura is an atmosphere. Yeah, it's more of an atmosphere around a person than like a planet or something. All right, let's take a look at this grid spanner here. I have a feeling this is going to have something to do with a theme. Sort of investment suggested by the ends of 3, 11, and 29 down. Okay, well, we've got the revealer, it looks like. We have bonds at the end of Barry Bonds. I'm not sure what this is going to be. It looks like it's going to start with personal, right? Could it start with personal? It's not going to be personal vehicle, right? Like an investment vehicle? I've never heard the term personal vehicle applied to financial stuff. I've only ever heard it applied to like an automobile. I don't know what this last word is going to be. Let's take a look at this down here. Tennis's Steffi. That should be Steffi Graf. So that F makes me wonder if maybe it's going to be finance, personal finance. Is that right? Is this going to be a C? That looks a little unusual. Smart blank. Ooh, no, that's smart Alec. As you can see, I'm kind of cherry picking letters that are a little more rare. I find those are easier to build off of because there's usually less possibilities of what it could be. Yeah, let's start building in this section and see if we can build off of Steffi Graf here. Tufts, or an anagram of Tufts minus a letter. Okay, so it's going to be an anagram of Tufts that also means Tufts. Tufts could be like bullies, kind of, or it could kind of be like toughing something out, you know, enduring something. I don't know what it's going to be, though. Let's try and build down. Gas or elec. And because electric is abbreviated in the clue, that gives us a hint that the answer needs to be abbreviated also. Gas and electric are utilities, right? So that's going to be utilities abbreviated. Greek goddess of marriage. I wonder if that's Hera. And then this could be thugs, right? Those are kind of bullies too. Okay. Old but back in fashion could be retro. Font akin to Helvetica, that would be Arial. Yeah, they're both sans serif fonts. Kind of visa for just passing through an airport. I don't know if I've ever heard of this before. Is it a transit visa? Seems like it might make sense. First half of a Senate vote. Ooh. It looks like we have a square wrong here. That should be yays, right? When you're voting in the Senate, you have yays and nays. Okay, so this is a base, not a bash. Yeah, similar meanings, and they're only one letter off. That's very tricky. Big doofus could be an oaf. All right, let's see if we can finish off this corner here. This is going to be another one of our theme answers. Slightly open could be ajar. All right, now that we have the first letter and it's a nice rare letter, J, let's take a peek at this next theme answer. Singer profiled in the biopic Walk the Line. I'm pretty sure that was Johnny Cash. Okay, so there's cash. That makes sense. We have cash and bonds. What's going to be our last piece of personal finance down here? I wonder. You know what? Let's for fun just take a peek at it. NBA commissioner starting in 2014. Uh-oh, I definitely don't know that one. I wouldn't even be able to venture a guess here. The only other kind of personal finance thing that I think maybe should go along with bonds and cash would maybe be stocks. So maybe this is someone with the last name Stocks? I don't know though. How best to hit a ball for a home run? I guess that would be solidly. Yeah, they're asking for an adverb there. Okay. Oh, bleh? Oh, bleh. What does that mean? They need an equivalent phrase for it. Maybe it's darn? Like this is a cry of frustration, I suppose? Coke versus Pepsi, e.g. Maybe that would be an ad war? Agricultural giant founded in Hawaii in 1851. I gotta imagine that was Dole, though I don't think they were called Dole back then. What time? Another equivalent phrase. That's gotta be when, right? That leaves us with René Descartes, yes. He thought, therefore he was. All right. Exclamation upon reaching a customer service representative, maybe? That's gotta be finally. Yeah, it probably happens more frequently than just maybe. All right, I disagree. Another equivalent phrase, nay. That's kind of a pair to our yays over here, isn't it? Okay. Blank, you are you. That is truer than true. Dr. Seuss. I don't know if I recognize this line. Let's take a peek at these two answers that are flanking our last theme answer on the downs here. Impossible, yet another equivalent phrase. I really want that to be like no way Jose. I think that's too short though. Yeah. Maybe it could be not a chance. That's a good equivalent. Okay, trailing all others. Is it lagging? No, that doesn't fit. Boy, yeah, I don't recognize this. Well, maybe we can start building on these short acrosses. That would probably help quite a bit. Profs, helpers, and because they're using informal language in the clue for profs, that means the answer is going to be informal language. That would be TAs, right? Teachers' assistants. Quantity, again, an abbreviation. So maybe this will be an amount abbreviated. Longtime CBS police drama. That has to be CSI, right? Okay, so maybe this is going to be last in line. There we go. And then is this today? You are you? Okay. Adam stocks. Maybe it's stocks, plural, because bonds is plural. Yeah, that's sounding pretty good. Adam stocks. Let's throw that in. In a risky situation. I'm not sure what this one's going to be. They have ears, it said. It's not the walls. This string of letters is looking a little weird. AOL. I wonder if we have something wrong here. Blacksmith's block. Yeah, that should be an anvil, right? Oh, maybe it's not stocks. Okay, there we go. Well, that's why we were having trouble there. Anvil. So what could this be instead then? Adam saves? Able was I blank. That is, able was I ere I saw Elba. That phrase is a famous palindrome. Okay, Adam Saver? Adam's Saver? That sounds really weird. It seems like this S has to be part of his last name. I don't think it could be Adams. Yeah, maybe it is walls after all, like we were saying. Is it Adam Silver? Cash, silver, bonds. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can invest in silver. Okay, personal finance. I don't think of a lot of people as investing in silver. Part of an act. I guess this is going to be a scene, like an act in a play. Yeah, okay. Archipelago part, that could be an isle. In a risky situation, what could this be? Contractions starting a Christmas poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Okay, so maybe this is on thin ice. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can build back towards this section here. Indent key could be tab. Understood. I'm not sure what that should be. Make reparations. It's not amend, right? It's not like making amends. I don't think that's right. It's 99.9% empty space. Is that an atom? I know atoms are mostly empty space. Late night host O'Brien, that's Conan O'Brien. Where chess is believed to have originated. Ooh, I don't think I know this. That'll be interesting to learn. Maybe this is tacit, a tacit understanding. Yeah. Oh, this is a tone. Yes, that does make sense. All right, so it's looking like chess maybe originated in India. Very interesting. Car company that shares its name with an inventor. That would be Tesla. Yeah, that's Nikola Tesla. Okay. Tandoor bread. Yeah, that's naan. Okay. Alternative to in-store. That could be mail order. Okay. Nicholas the First or Second. I imagine that would be a czar. Probably TS, although it could be CZ at the beginning here. Bloke. If it was a C, it could be chum, maybe? Although that's kind of a friend, right? Bloke isn't necessarily a friend. It's just kind of like a guy. It doesn't mean a thing. I wonder if this is CZ. This could be 0. If this was a Z? You know what? Let's try it. Let's roll the dice on Czar with a CZ. I'm still not sure it's going to be chum. Had in one's hands. I guess that could be held. Behind in England. I think they're talking about behind as in your rear end. That would be an arse in England. Okay, so maybe this is a chap? That makes more sense. That's also kind of like British slang, right? We've got a little British cross here with chap and arse. In addition, could be also. Deserving a D would be poor. That would be a poor grade, yeah. All right, let's finish up this side over here. Measurement for passes and rushes. That would be yards in football. Rapper fronting for the heavy metal band Body Count. I actually don't know this. It's looking like it might be Ice-T though. Tightly packed could be dense. Horse for a knight could be steed. Yeah, look at those nice Wheel of Fortune letters on the side here. Okay, maybe it is Ice-T. I'll be right with you. Yet another equivalent phrase. In 1 sec, maybe? No, it's not going to be sec. I don't know what this last word is going to be. Let's see if we can build on the acrosses here. Silly could be inane. Curving billiard shot. Oh, this is a tough one. I've seen this once or twice on the puzzle before, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, let's get some crossing help on this square here. Flicked as a cigarette. Shouldn't that be ashed? So maybe it's not in 1. Okay, so maybe this is in a second. There we go. And then, does this look more familiar with the right letter in here? Not really. Apple desktop is an iMac though. Mass? Masse? I'm not sure what this is. This is totally unfamiliar to me. Hopefully the goose can fill us in on exactly what this is. Okay. Intimidates could be cows maybe? If you cow someone, that means you're intimidating them. place to cook a turkey. Well, as long as it's a tofu turkey, that would be the oven. Reviled Roman emperor, that would be Nero. Picked a card. I'm not sure about this one. What is that going to be? Is it going to be about like a magic trick? Lead into the hill or the top. That's got to be over the hill, over the top. Oh, this is drew, right? You drew a card. Okay. So this is going to be were for what were you thinking? And then what's our last square here? Snow, reason for a school day off. Yeah, we're probably going to have a snow day or two coming up pretty soon. All right, let's throw that W in there and see if that does it for us. All right, a Tuesday puzzle in 22 minutes. That's a fairly respectable time for us, I think. All right, let's talk about the theme here. I'm not going to give this theme a poor grade, but I do feel like it was maybe a little half-baked. I think it has the bones of a good theme, though. I really like that we have 3 people on the puzzle whose last name involve things that you can invest in: cash, silver, and bonds, and then being able to cross the term personal finance with Barry Bonds and Johnny Cash is really good. I just feel like the wording of the clue for the revealer is really weird. Sort of investment suggested by the ends. Personal finance is not an investment. It's more like a set of behaviors or a topic of discussion. When I hear the phrase personal finance, I think of people talking about how to balance a checkbook or how to use credit cards properly, how to set up retirement investments, learning how to spend your money prudently, that kind of thing. Personal finance itself is not an investment. Yeah, so that really threw me off that it ended up being finance. You saw me try to put in vehicle at first, even though I had never heard the phrase personal vehicle used in a financial sense before, just because these 3 things could be considered investment vehicles. And that kind of would make more sense than personal finance here. But I think if you reworded the clue here, you could make it work. I think something like subject in which you might discuss investing in the ends of, I think that would work great. And it wouldn't have this kind of discordant feeling where we're kind of like, what kind of investment is personal finance? That's really weird. So yeah, I think just a little bit of a tweak on the clue for the revealer would have done a lot of good for this theme here. All right, and as for the rest of the fill, I'm glad we got to learn about transit visas. I hadn't really heard of that before. That's very interesting. I'm glad we got a refresher on the mass shot or the masse shot. That's very interesting. It's always fun seeing Tesla on the puzzle, as I'm a big electric car nerd. And I think the longer downs just in general were pretty nice. Mail order is good. Not a chance. Last in line. In a second. All these kind of in-language phrases are pretty good. And I also liked that they kind of snuck in this lesser used spelling of czar. 90% of the time you're going to see TSAR. It's always a little bit of a challenge to ferret out the fact that it's the CZ instead of the TS. Yeah. And while I have you here, since this came up while we were solving, it's almost Thanksgiving in the United States, and a lot of us are going to be having dinner with our families on Thursday. And I would just like to encourage you to consider not having turkey for dinner this Thursday. I've met a lot of turkeys in my time, and they are really sweet, gentle, thoughtful animals, and they do not deserve the treatment we give them on Thanksgiving. There are a lot of good alternatives you can make in lieu of turkey on Thanksgiving. I'm going to link a recipe that's a favorite of mine in the description down below. It's a white bean seitan roast with cranberry stuffing. It always goes over really well at my Thanksgiving dinner. And there's also a bunch of really good store-bought options also. I'll have those linked in the description as well. All right, well, thank you for indulging me. Hopefully I'm not on thin ice after that little soliloquy. I'm going to be coming back at you tomorrow for the Wednesday puzzle, and I think that's going to do it for now. All right, I'll see you next time.